Idaho killer's plea deal backfires. Expert says prosecutors erred. Bryan Kohberger, the convicted Idaho killer, is back in the spotlight, filing a petition for post-conviction relief. But a forensic psychologist who foresaw this moment says prosecutors made a critical error with his plea deal, leaving the door open for Kohberger to rewrite his narrative and further traumatize victims' families. Dr. Kris Mohandie, an expert on violent behavior and a police and forensic psychologist, had publicly warned that Kohberger's plea agreement was part of his calculated long game. Now, Mohandie argues that prosecutors missed a crucial chance by not demanding a full explanation of the Idaho student murders as part of the deal. Mohandie calls it a real mistake and series of heavy mistakes by the DA's office to enter into this deal, because now here we are, putting the victims through all this again with having gotten nothing. Kohberger, who took the deal to avoid the death penalty, is currently serving 4 consecutive life sentences without parole, plus another 10 years. Yet, last month, he filed a petition claiming ineffective counsel and that he was misled, all while insisting on his innocence. This comes despite police finding his DNA on a knife sheath recovered at the crime scene, in a bed with 2 of the 4 University of Idaho students he admitted to killing in a prior change of plea hearing. Mohandie believes prosecutors should have forced Kohberger to give a complete account of the killings before accepting his plea, even if Latter County Prosecutor Bill Thompson once suggested they believed he would lie. Mohandie dismisses this as a lame excuse. He stresses that at least you've got him admitting something. He explains, this way he can pull back and say, I didn't admit to doing anything, I said nothing. There are no stories or statements related to me, and I was coerced into this. I had terrible counsel. This enables him to have a complete playing field for him to dance around, with now an infinite array of lies. So pinning him to a story is part of why you do this. The psychologist emphasizes that the absence of a detailed confession gives Kohberger ample room to challenge the case, forcing the victims' families to relive the traumatic proceedings once more. He describes the situation as ill-conceived, poorly designed, leading to victims being re-traumatized by all of this. Mohandie also notes that Kohberger's handwritten petition and his attempts to regain the spotlight align with the personality traits he's always associated with the convicted killer. First and foremost is his desire to get away with things and to outsmart the system, Mohandie explains, adding that notoriety and fueling his notoriety is the secondary gain as well. As an example, Mohandie points to Kohberger's decision to call a reporter from prison even before filing his petition. Mohandie says Kohberger is a common archetype. He's not special, but he believes he's special, which is the commonality among these people. The belief that you're special when you're not. The belief that you're smarter than other people and can outwit them. That's why Mohandie urges the public to resist viewing killers as fascinating figures. His message is clear. They are terrible people and monsters.